one of the great names in boating is Boston Whaler, and I'm joined by a fellow, Ron Berman, who's Vice President of Development and
Engineering.
Engineering, my God.
Close
How can we
enough.
forget engineering? That's what Boston Whaler is all about. And tell us what we're looking at here. It's a little bit of history, right, Ron?
Well, this is actually one of the original 13 sports that Richard Fisher built and developed 50 years ago. And this is a restored boat that we've got here helping to celebrate Boston Whaler's 50th anniversary.
Well, Boston Whaler, the history. I mean, people are so, there are brands here at the New York Boat Show, and we're bringing all of this to our viewers. Boston Whaler, the people who are into your brand love this boat and the engineering that goes into it. I mean, there's always that example of cutting it in half and it'll stay afloat or whatever. What is it about the brand that brings people back consistently to this product?
Well, I think that the article that was in Life magazine many years ago with the boat cut in half is an image that many people to this day have in their minds. A lot of people grew up with Boston Whalers that are now adults like us that are out in the market buying products, and they remember that from when they were younger. And the fact that you could cut a Boston Whaler in half and all the pieces are going to float gives people a lot of security, and that's still how we build our boats today. Even our 345 Conquest is an unsinkable boat.
You guys have revolutionized the business because you created something that was never really the case before. Hull design, and now it's evolved into the next generation.
Ernie, here we're standing behind the 2008 13 Sport, which is today's version of the original. And this is actually a 50th anniversary edition that we are launching here at the New York Boat Show for the first time. And you'll notice it's got the same color cockpit gel coat and a lot of cues from the old boat, but with today's modern hull and modern materials and several other improvements we made to the boat over the 50-year history of the brand.
It's amazing, and its simplicity of design, it's eloquent. I mean, it really gets the job done. This is fun boating for any time.
You know, people want a boat that they know is going to be durable and reliable and be incredibly safe on the water, and they don't need a bunch of frills in a small boat. And that's what a Whaler represents, is that safety, durability, reliability, and very high quality, and it'll give them fun for years to come.
You guys lead the fun market, that's for sure, of people who are looking for that boat that gives them the ability to enjoy the waterways, go fishing, and look forward to catching up with you in another couple of years as you guys continue to innovate on that great classic design.
We put a lot into our product development engineering. We've got a very strong team back at Boston Whaler in Florida, and you come back in a year or two, you're going to see more new and innovative products every year.
The evolution from where it began to the next step.
Well, we looked at the 13 Sport, which is what started all, and then Boston Whaler moved into center consoles, and Boston Whaler actually invented the center console market way back in the early 60s with a model called the Nauset. And that has grown into what's known as the Montauk family today, which are very simple 15 to 19-foot center console boats that are very easy to use and very simplistic in design. We're also up here by our other boats, and you can see that Boston Whaler's grown into a brand that has very feature-rich, small, medium, and large center consoles, as well as a full family of cabin boats from 20 to over 34 feet long. And this year at the New York Show, we're actually introducing to this market our brand new 345 Conquest, which is the flagship of the Boston Whaler family.
Ron, the price range from entry to the upper, what would that be?
Well, we have boats that range anywhere from around $8,000 at retail up to well over $400,000 with our 345 with fully optioned out with electronics and everything.
So if someone's brand loyal, loves what Boston Whaler represents, it's every price range one can expand into the future.
We can start someone off in a very small boat and take care of them all the way up through the product line and give them plenty of different reasons why they should stay in the Boston Whaler family and continue to enjoy the high quality, durable, reliable products they've come to know.
Mercury engines are standard with your product?
All Boston Whalers are shipped with Mercury engines. We partner with Mercury very well All of our control and steering systems are Mercury components as well. So it's more than just an engine. It's a complete engine and control system that's been engineered to work together in a very optimal way.
We have your top of the line here, don't we?
Yeah, the 345 Conquest is here at the show, and we're actually standing by our 320 Cuddy Outrage, which is our largest center console boat. And these boats are all powered with Mercury Verado engines, which are the latest technology supercharged four-stroke engines on the market. From a design standpoint, Boston Whaler puts a lot into our design and engineering. We have our own in-house design and tooling team that focuses on developing great products for Boston Whaler. And the 345 that we're on now is our latest evidence of the job our team can do.
Well, this is top of the line.
This is the top of the Whaler food chain. This is our flagship 345 Conquest, powered by triple 250 horsepower Mercury Verado engines. It mixes a great blend of fishability in the aft cockpit, and as you move forward to the helm area and into the cabin, a lot of comfort amenities. And this boat, all these features are standard equipment on the boat. This boat actually features cockpit air conditioning, so on a hot day you can have air conditioning in the cockpit or the helm area. It's got a separate AC unit for the cabin. They're both powered by a standard 8 kW diesel generator. It's got a bow thruster standard, as well as our innovative hardtop windshield system that provides great weather protection.
Yeah, that
from the
hardtop is
elements.
very impressive.
Yes.
That is really strong for the elements, isn't it?
Yes, and in our segment of the market, we've innovated with this design to give the occupants a great deal of comfort and weather protection, and it'll actually extend people's boating season. With the windshield around you and the ability to get heat from the AC system, people will be able to boat earlier and then later into the fall before they have to put their boats away.
Fantastic. What an evolution. And looking at those three engines in the back, Ron, that really is very impressive.
Yeah, this boat is a great performer. You know, it's a boat that's nearly 35 feet long. It's got a beam of 11.8, and it's not a lightweight boat, and it will still go over 50 miles an hour with the triple 250 Verados.
Being here at the New York Boat Show, what does it mean for Boston Whaler?
Well, anything I get to do with Boston Whaler is a privilege because it's such a wonderful brand. Coming up to New York, this is actually where Dick Fisher launched the original 13 50 years ago, was at the New York National Boat Show. I don't think it was in the Javits Convention Center because it probably wasn't here then, but he came to, was it Madison Square Garden?
Sure.
But he came to New York and launched the original 13 here. So it's a very great occasion for us to be here this year.
Since we've both gotten boats, we've now really become very close friends, the whole entire family, the children and the adults.
I mean, it's fun to just be able to have fun with your kids.
It's pretty exciting.
Being with family, being with friends, that's what boating means to us.
For me, it was kind of the ability to find something where everyone in the family can go out and enjoy something.
I've never had like so much fun on water. Doing all the stuff you can do with the boat is like so much fun.
There's something for everybody because I'm not as active necessarily in the skiing and the fishing, but just being out on the water, being in a boat, out in the sunshine, having your family and friends around, it really is a great day for everybody.
Boating has been really great for my family since now that we have something to do and have fun and we can all spend time together on the weekends and stuff.
As far as the family connecting, it's those times that you do stuff just together with no other distraction. I think my kids will remember that forever.
joined by Vice Commodore Steve Ackerman here at the New York Boat Show. And
Good afternoon.
what would we do without you guys? Your presence here is very important.
Well, boating safety is what it's all about. We want everybody who's out on the water to know what to do when they're on the water, what to do before they go out on the water. Take a class, learn why you need a PFD, flotation device, personal flotation device, and why you need to wear it all the time as soon as you leave the dock.
Well, the U.S. Coast Guard is presenting the 40,000 life jacket brought by Allstate, which is one of the sponsors here. But boating safety is so essential because it's a beautiful sport, but you have to be prepared.
Boating is the only hobby in the world where you don't need a license, and technically there's no mandatory classes. So people have to take it upon themselves to care for their families and their employer and be as knowledgeable as they can before they go out on the water.
If we could speak a little bit about that, Vice Commodore, about the classes for boating. What exactly is involved?
We teach folks different kinds of holes, depending on what they want to do with the boat after they purchase it. Is it a fishing boat? Do they just want to dock and dine? Do they just want a sailboat? And we teach them to choose the best hull. We teach them the basics of boating. How do you fix something that goes wrong on the water? We're not teaching them to be mechanics, but we're teaching them how to stay out of trouble, how to cure something, know if they're out of fuel, know if if they have a bad battery connection, and they can fix it without calling a private tow service.
Now, you'll be here for the entire week here at the New York Boat Show.
We'll be here through a week from tomorrow.
And are you holding classes?
We're holding an ABC class. It's an America's Boating Course class this week. It's basically free for anybody who wants to come into the boat show. And we will be doing boating seminars on night boating because an awful lot of accidents happen once the sun goes down. People forget there's navigation lights. Turn them on. Know what you're looking at. Are you coming head on towards a boat, or are you coming up in a T formation, or are you coming up after the boat?
Well, we're so proud to have you guys here. You support this great sport. You bring safety, education to the scene, and we recommend all of our viewers to not only come to the New York Boat Show, but to look up the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary and your fine team here. You're very well represented here.
Thank you very much. We look forward to a tremendous week.
Hello, I'm Rear Admiral Dave Pekoski, the Coast Guard's Assistant Commandant for Operations. Today I had the pleasure of presenting the 40,000th Children's Life Jacket Giveaway as part of the 9th Annual All-State Safety Weekend at the New York National Boat Show. Thanks to the generosity of Allstate Boat Owners Insurance, the National Marine Manufacturers Association, and its organizers, the U.S. Coast Guard participated in the opening day life jacket giveaway that highlighted the importance of wearing a life jacket, boater education, and overall boating safety to the boat show participants. Why are life jackets so important? The Coast Guard's most recent recreational boating accident statistics indicate that overall 2/3 of all fatal boating accident victims drowned. Of those who drowned, nearly 90% of the victims were not wearing their life jacket. 29 children aged 12 and under lost their lives while boating in 2006. Other safety features at the New York National Boat Show will include opportunities to take a basic boating course and obtain a successful completion certificate at the show. In addition to the accelerated basic course, the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary will also offer their 2-day, 2-part basic boating course at the show. Our statistics continue to show that 70% of reported fatalities occurred on boats where the operator had not received boating safety education. And alcohol continues to be a major contributing factor in fatal boating accidents, accounting for nearly 20% of all reported boating fatalities. The U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary and the United States Power Squadrons offer free vessel safety checks throughout the year. This is a free stem-to-stern check of your boat by a qualified member of these organizations. It's your best way to learn about potential problems that might put you in violation of state or federal laws, or worse, create a possible danger for you, your family, and your friends on the water. As a boat owner or operator, you are responsible for your safety and the safety of your friends and family. We want you to have a great boating experience. To do so, please boat responsibly. For more information on boating safety, visit www.uscgboating.org.
Stay tuned. You're watching WVVH-TV's coverage of the New York Boat Show. We're at Meridian Yachts, and you guys are first class all the way, Brendan.
Well, no doubt. I can see you've got good choices and opinions on your vessels here, but right now we're aboard the 441, which is Meridian's newest boat. This is the New York debut of that boat. Pretty phenomenal. Great showing so far down in Florida, and we expect it to be the same here up in New York.
Tell us a little bit about the brand, the manufacturer, Meridian.
Well, Meridian's parent company is Brunswick, which builds 28 different boat lines, and Meridian has been out since 2002. Since that short period of time, we've garnered 68% of the market share, and our competition is comprised of 4 other brands. So if you do the math, that doesn't leave a whole lot of percentage for them to split up between them, with us having the 68 and them having to carve up 32%. So we've taken off exponentially. It's been, gone from the embryonic stages to the best boat in the business, pound for pound, dollar for dollar. The best buy in boating is what we're aboard right now.
Tell us a little bit about this new model and what it has to offer.
The 441 is going to be the future of our sedan bridge line. It has a hard top, which we did not have prior to. Okay, we've gone to a V-drive configuration for our engines, which has the ability to accommodate the Zeus drive, which will be coming out for our boats in 2009. Okay, we've added a full-size refrigerator for this year's model. We have a barbecue on the bridge. There's also refrigeration on the bridge. Just all in all, an improved model, and that's the way Meridian goes about it. Step by step, year by year, they just keep getting better. A very progressive company. We listen to the boaters' needs, we listen to the people who sell them, and we try and incorporate that into each new model so we can put out the best boat possible.
We've got a very active, affluent boating community here in the New York market. Do you find that many of the people that buy your product are from the New York area? Do they go down to Florida with? I mean, this is not only a boat; it's a lifestyle.
It is, and we're very fortunate in New York to be in this business. A lot of our customers, as you said, are north-south boaters, so they will keep their boat up here during the beneficial months for boating, and come November, they're heading south. So we do have a lot of clients that do both, and we're able to service them down there as well because Meridian's represented in New York and Florida by MarineMax. So we have our locations spanning from Rhode Island all the way down to Florida, 27 locations in Florida, and every stop all the way up to Rhode Island, we have you covered.
That's
so our
fantastic.
customers can cruise comfortably, boats are boats, there's going to be some gremlin that pops up somewhere along the line at some point in a boater's life. Our boaters have the comfort of knowing that we have them covered literally every step of the way to Florida.
Great. Take us up top. Brendan, this is awesome.
It's phenomenal the way they've laid it out on the new model. The helm station is set up for the captain to cruise in comfort and have access to his electronics, great visibility going forward. You can see how they set up the new hardtop on this boat without any obstruction for the captain for his view any which way. This model this year has gone to the U-shaped dinette. Back here, a very large table. And we've also gone to a barbecue grill this year, which is just here. Little shrimp on the barbie.
Fantastic.
I know.
That is amazing.
We
That is
also
amazing.
have refrigeration on the starboard side here. You can have an ice maker there in lieu of that.
And this model came on the scene in 2000?
This is a new model for 2008, and this is the New York debut for this boat, for the 441. We debuted in Florida, and the boat's been very well received. This model is available, but you better get here soon.
Well, the New York Boat Show is on. Come by and see Brendan Daly, MarineMax also, local dealers here throughout the tri-state area. And you guys are at the top of this, and I can't wait to see this on the water. That would be fantastic.
It looks even better on the water.
Now, will you invite me?
Absolutely.
I know you have access to these.
Absolutely. Come April, come out to Lindenhurst. We'll get you on a ride.
Fantastic.
And that goes for the viewing public as well. Come by, say hi.
Thank you, Brendan. This
Pleasure.
is a pleasure to see, and a marvel of technology what you guys have put together.
It's only going to get better.
One of the great brands that's represented here at the New York Boat Show is Sea Ray, and I'm with the man who's in charge of marketing for MarineMax, Phil Walhar. And Phil, this is some show, and you guys have really got some good space here with a lot of great products.
Well, you're exactly right. It's our favorite show of the year. It kicks off the year for us. After Labor Day, people wait for the New York Boat Show. It's here. Sea Ray is so large it takes 2 booths. You may not know it's America's best-selling brand. MarineMax carries a lot more brands besides Sea Ray, but this by far is the lion's share of our business, and you can see all the boats around here. We probably have 35 boats here to prove it.
For someone who might be new to the Sea Ray brand, could we describe where it fits into the market?
Absolutely. It goes from entry-level to seasoned boater. You can buy a Sea Ray that's 17 feet long. You can buy a Sea Ray that's 60 feet long, and everything in between. You want a nice day boat to go out. The people usually call them bow riders. We've got those. We have a series called Sundecks, which are actually roomier than a bow rider, have a little head, so when you've got children or when you've got other people who may need to use the bathroom, it's set up there where you can use the bathroom and just cruise on it all day long.
Now, you mentioned the bow rider. I'm looking at one of your models here, and unique to any of the other boats that I've seen at the boat show is the seating. Is that what you refer to as the
yes,
seating?
Exactly. What happens here, and it's funny that you point out that one, that's what we call a Select SRX or SLX. That's a really hot boat in the Hamptons. It sits low in the water. Imagine having a sports car that's very fast but has amazing lines. And what happens is, yes, you cruise on it. There's seating in the front, the bow. That's why they call it a bow rider. There's also a little wet bar and some amazing sun pads and seating in the back. In front of that is a 17-foot bow rider as well, which is Sea Ray's entry-level boat. The thing Sea Ray is known for is that no matter where you are in your boating lifestyle, whether you've got small kids and you want the bow riders, or your kids are growing older and you want more room, so you go for a Sundancer series which has cabins below and a full kitchen, or you want something huge that's just positively for entertaining all your friends and family, Sea Ray has it. It's the end-all. It is the boat to have. And we, through MarineMax, not only sell them all over Long Island, but we also hit as far as West Hampton as one of our locations, and Mattatuck to cover on the North Shore as well.
Absolutely. Your company, MarineMax, is a national company, isn't it?
Yes, it's the largest boat dealership in the world. We're also traded publicly on the New York Stock Exchange.
And we know a number of our boat owners here in the tri-state area like to summer down in warmer climates. And MarineMax is represented down in the Florida area also?
Absolutely. One of the great things about MarineMax is the MarineMax connection. You can own a boat in New York for the summers, but when it gets cold here and you don't want to put your boat away and you've got a summer house in Florida or Georgia or Texas, have your boat shipped down there, or one of our captains will bring it down, and you just enjoy your boat all year long. Any problem you have on your boat, let's say you run aground or you need a couple of parts, there's over 88 MarineMax locations nationwide to take care of your needs.
If you make your way to the New York Boat Show, stop in, see Phil, see the entire team from MarineMax. You're very well represented here at the New York Boat Show, and something for everyone's price range and interest, and It's a thrill to see what you guys have put together here.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Here at the show, this is the largest Sea Ray that is at the New York Boat Show. It is the 52 Sundancer, and it is absolutely magnificent. Not only from the decking and the cockpit, you're going to see seats that, when you're underway, turn forward. When you're at rest, turn so that it's much more social, so you can just enjoy all the company that's on the boat. Down below, you're going to see cherry woods, you're going to see stainless steel, you're going to see bows, you're going to see Corian countertops. In the heads, you're going to see amazing faucets. The things you have in your home, you will have on Sea Rays. Top of the line, very technologically advanced. This is the boat that is the reason why Sea Ray is the biggest seller in the U.S.
And where are Sea Rays manufactured?
Sea Ray has plants not only in Knoxville, Tennessee, Von Orr, Tennessee, but also in Florida as well, Sykes Creek and Merritt Island. It's the symbol that everybody tries to compare themselves to. In fact, the funny thing is we've had some customers come in and say, I just have to see the boat that all the competitors are comparing themselves to. Why would I buy them if they keep on comparing themselves to you? So we're kind of blessed. We have a very highly trained sales team. MarineMax makes sure through the MarineMax University, it's an online training program that we're as up to date on all the products. Sea Ray sends us to special training schools, and it's our job to make sure that we explain everything to customers, not just to buy the boat, but once you buy the boat, taking advantage of our navigation classes, our women on water classes, our kids in boating classes, our boating safety classes. And then when you want to have fun, we have events called getaways, which are overnight trips. We have a huge event called Aquapalooza, which is when boaters raft together. We did one in the Peconic Bay this past summer. We had over 50 boats rafted together, just enjoying the day. That's what it's about. It's about escaping your work, escaping your regular environment, and getting out there on the water and finding that water gene and celebrating life with your family and friends.
Let's go.
So what you're seeing here is, once again, rich woods, stainless steel, high-end leather cabinetry, Bose surround sound systems. These items that have become commonplace and what everybody is looking for in their houses, you have here.
And this is cherry wood?
Yes, it is. High-polished cherry wood. What Sea Ray does is that they conduct a lot of focus groups with their customers, and they say, what do you want to see in the yachts? And because of the customers' comments, and the customers they're talking to are existing owners of Sea Ray boats, Sea Ray is asking, what would you like to see in the next models? What you see around here are all of those customers' ideas, thoughts, comments, criticisms into what makes just a phenomenal yacht. Take a good look at the hardware inside the head, how large the shower is, how much space there is. Even take a look at the vents on the bottom that have the Sea Ray logo embedded in them. I'm a guy who believes in the devil's in the details, and when I look at details like that, that's what just makes this boat stand out from everybody else. One of the other things is the size of these windows. Yeah. As you look at other boats, one of the things that Sea Ray says is, listen, we know in a Sundancer series, the biggest complaint from people is, gosh, it's so dark. So large porthole windows, additional lighting from above, that adds so much more light inside of this cabin that it makes it feel so much homier, even though it is an enclosed area. Rounded cabinets or tabletops, countertops. It's just another feature that just says it's the flowing lines you see in a Sea Ray that once again set it apart.
Hey Keith, a regular guy here enjoying this New York Boat Show.
That's right. We just came from downstairs from the motorcycle show up here to meet my friend Frank here. He does a Sea Ray, selling Sea Rays here. It's a beautiful show, and coming back next year.
The Sea Ray, what a brand, huh?
Excellent. From small boats ranging up to 40, 50-foot boats that are fabulous, and they're well-made boats.
Frank, I could see you on this Sea Ray with your Harley in the back also. You got it covered on all ends.
Downstairs, upstairs, buy them all. What the heck?
Well, thanks for being. This is some boat show, isn't it?
There you go. Thank you so much.
So Ernie, this is the wheel I was talking about. When people come to the New York Boat Show, and it's only brought out one time a year, it's in the closet for the other 11 and a half months. When you buy a boat from MarineMax, you get a chance to spin the wheel. Whatever comes up, you win. So whether it's an iPod Nano, to a portable DVD player, to a free Boston Whaler, to free winter storage of your boat, jackets, VHF, gift certificates for apparel, tons of stuff. So one of the things that MarineMax gives is this is just extra incentive to come to the New York Boat Show, buy a boat.
Fantastic. Well, these are some big prizes here. Wow. Stay with us. You're watching the New York Boat Show here on Hamptons Television.